On Memorial Day, that's Monday, Game 7 will go down with a trip to the NBA Finals on the line. The Celtics will host the Heat following a thrilling Game 6 down in Miami. Joining me to break it all down is an NBA writer for TrueHoop, the great Jarod Hector joins me now. Jarod, how did you enjoy that Game 6? Because I certainly did. What a finish, man.
It was insane, Dexter. There were just so many twists and turns. And I mean, this is what makes sports still going the best reality show on television. No matter what we think can happen, any possible number of outcomes can happen. And it's crazy and it's fun. That's why we like it.
Yeah, this is why we love it. So let's start by going back to Game 6. Derek White, he hustled his way into Celtics history with his putback in Game 6 at the buzzer. Do the Celtics have all the momentum now heading into Game 7, having won 3 games in a row?
I mean, what is momentum, right? The Heat won the first 3, and clearly that momentum didn't travel with them because they just lost the next 3, right? Like, again, we like to think of series as everything sort of having a connection. If you win the first 2, you have all the momentum in Game 3. I don't know that I necessarily believe that, right? I think each game somehow takes on its own identity based on how the people are playing. Now, what you can take into account from the previous games are fatigue, confidence, all the various things that have happened over the course of this series. But in terms of momentum, i.e. I won the last 3, that means I'm going to win the next one. That's a foolish way to look at it because the Heat clearly had all the momentum after Game 3, and they've lost 3 straight.
Yeah, so what is momentum going into Game 7, if there is any at all? Now, on the Heat side of things, despite the Heat's 2 best players, that will be Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, shooting poorly in Game 6, they still had a chance to win. So what does Miami need to do in order to bounce back, end this 3-game losing streak in Game 7?
You know, Miami's going to have to execute well as they pretty much have this series, save a few possessions here and there when they got blown out a couple times. But for the most part, they have to make shots, right? And remember, this is a Miami team, Dexter, that struggled to shoot the ball all season long. The regular season is a long sample size. Yeah, they had that variance that had been going on in this series where they got hot from 3, and they shot it well last night, but lost. The first time in this series, the team that shot the best from 3 actually lost the game. So look, Miami's going to have to defend well. They're going to have to rebound well, limit the Celtics' second chance opportunities, and they're going to have to make shots. Particularly Bam and Jimmy are going to have to convert better offensively than they did in Game 6.
Absolutely got to see that happen for Miami to win. Okay, Jarod, here's one of my favorite things. Game 7 predictions. How do you see this playing out? Do the Celtics make history and become the first team to come back from a 3-0 deficit to win the series? Or does hashtag Heat culture show up in Boston on Monday night? How's it going down, Jarod? What's going to happen?
I mean, that's the thing. We have no idea. Look, the reality of it is, when this happened to the Boston Red Sox all those years ago when the ALCS down 0-3 to the Yankees and making their comeback, I remember saying at the time, all right, they got 4 chances to get that clinching game. When it got to 3-2 before the Game 6, I said, the Red Sox, the Yankees better win Game 6. Because if they don't, I just don't see it happening in Game 7. And we know what happened in that Game 7. That game was over, I want to say, after the 3rd or 4th inning. I kind of see something similar happening here where, again, I don't believe in momentum from game to game, but this is the first elimination game now that the Heat have played in this postseason, right? Whereas the Celtics, they've been in elimination territory since Game 4, right? So they're used to playing with that kind of level. Now, both teams are going to feel the pressure because Boston doesn't want to come all the way back from being down 0-3 only to lose Game 7 at home. So the pressure will be equal on both sides. But I think, Boston has been the better team all season, right? That lengthy regular game sample size is huge. And with the crowd behind them, the way they've been playing, I just think they're going to find a way to pull it out in the end.
All right, going with Boston. No Heat culture coming through in Game 7. We'll see. But as Jarod said, this is why sports is the best reality TV show you can find. We have no idea what's going to happen in Game 7. We've had no idea what's going to happen this entire series, as you can see. It should be an enjoyable one on Memorial Day. Game 7 in Boston. Heat versus Celtics going down. Jarod will be watching. I for sure will be watching too. Jarod, as always, thank you for the insight, man.
Thank you.